In today's review, we are taking a look at the robot Damashii MSM-07S Zagok. But not just any Zagok. This is Char's custom model Zagok. Meaning it's just red or pink, however you want to see it. And if you didn't know already, anime, action, new, imagination, memory, emotion of the first generation. That is what Robot Damashii has been giving these taglines to these Mobile Suit Gundam, original Mobile Suit Gundam figures. And I have to say, with each figure, they keep getting better and better. So far, this is the best one. It's probably my favorite overall, just because I love amphibious mobile suits. But yeah, Char's Zagok. I have to say, already love it. The color looks pretty dead on. Taking a look at the back, we see some of the gimmicks and the features of the mobile suit. See the GM Robot Damashii, which hasn't come out yet. I believe that shows up in December. Could be wrong. Anyways, along the side of the package, we can see some more features and accessories that the mobile suit comes with. And then on the other side, you just see the figure in all its glory, just standing tall. So let's go ahead and open up the box and see what this thing has to offer us. Okay, I have to admit I am very surprised as to how this figure looks out of the package. It looks teeny tiny. Yeah, really teeny tiny, but it's not. That's the weird thing. Yeah, this is actually a lot bulkier than the Zaku, which I do have on hand. So let's do a quick comparison. Just have him stand up next to... Whoa, guys. This guy doesn't want to stand up. So, yeah, quick comparison next to a Zaku 2. Quite a bit bulkier. But, yeah, anyways, nice color on the figure. Looks very nice. Looks exactly like the anime. It's really weird. Pretty cool. I like the color of the arms and everything. I mean, there's nothing really to say. It's just the Zagok. Everybody has seen it. But yeah, pretty cool out of the box. Gotta say, this thing feels a little bit cheap though. It feels kind of like a high grade, but just with a little bit more weight on it. Oof. Oh well, not off to a good start so far. But let's take a look at the many accessories this thing comes with. It's incredible. Starting things off, we show off this stationary mono eye. I'll show you guys later on in the video how to put this thing in and replace it with the mono eye that's already in there. It's actually really interesting and cool how you take it out and move it around. And then we also get something really kind of odd, some extra pair of claw hands. And I had to go back and watch the original series, or the episode with Char's invasion of Jaburo, or Jaburo, however you want to pronounce it. There's certain scenes where his Zagok is shown to have 4 claws instead of 3, which is really kind of just weird, but I'm pretty sure it's just an animation error on the artist's parts. But Bandai decided to go ahead and feature that in with this figure, and so you get the opportunity to have Char with 4 claws on his Zagok. So pop these in and out. It's just a simple peg, in, out, and you're ready for action. Putting that off to the side, we do also get the gimmick parts that you saw on the box, where Char is piercing through a GM's abdomen. And unfortunately I don't have a GM, so this will have to wait until I can show these off. Just put that off to the side. We also get some thruster effect parts. These are really cool, nicely shaded orange color. Don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. So starts off really light at the bottom here, and then as it heads to the tip of the flame or of the effect, it starts turning this nice kind of orange color. So really cool. You get 2 of those, and I'm sure you can change this or add this to any figure you want, I'm sure. You also get some effect parts, which attached to this severed or battle damaged arm piece. So that's the arm piece right there. And then you get these electricity effect parts. Really cool. Again, I'll show you this later on in the video, how to attach this to the mobile suit and attach the effect parts to the replacement arm as well. And then last but not least, we also get some beam effect parts. So a lot of effect parts. Really crazy. I absolutely love these. They look really cool on the mobile suit. Oops, is that bent a little bit? Yeah, nice tough plastic. Yeah, all one piece. So very cool. I'll put those on towards the end of the video to show you how this looks. But yeah, a lot of accessories for such a stumpy looking mobile suit. Let's go ahead and replace that mono eye. Now starting off, we go ahead and lift the lid here and show the inner workings of this figure. Now it does already have a mono eye in place, and it's one that you can actually move along 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different holes in order to make it look like the mono eye is moving around. Oops, kind of pulls out like so, and then you can put it in any hole you want. That's what she said. Like so. And then you simply put back the little dome piece and yeah, you're done. But say you don't want to move it around, you just want to have it stay stationary in the middle of the mobile suit's head. Where's that effect part? Where's that part? There it is. So you go ahead and pull this piece out, and it just fits right in the middle there, and then you put the dome piece back on, which is, whoa, got it in one shot. And there it is. Pretty easy. Next, I'll be showing you the thrusters. Now, the back of the box shows that there are holes on the bottom of the feet and on the thrusters in the back here. So let's go ahead and see if we can safely, without breaking these damn things, put the thrusters in the feet. There's one. And then put that one in there. There's two. So yeah, I guess that looks pretty cool. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, yeah, let's see how it looks on the backpack there. Can I get these out? Nope. Yes. And yeah, it's a little difficult doing this so far away. But yeah, I'm not going to push them in there. But yeah, that doesn't look too bad either. I don't know. For an amphibious mobile suit, I don't really see the use of thrusters. I see more of like these were propellers on the bottom of his feet. But it is what it is, and effect parts are always appreciated. Taking out the claws is really no issue whatsoever. You simply just pull out the claw and replace it with a new one. And there you go. Char now has a 4-claw arm, just like that huge horrible mistake in the anime. Attaching the battle damage electricity parts to the battle damage arm piece is a pain in the ass. These peg holes aren't small enough, I guess, to really fit in tightly these effect parts, because they do want to pop out every now and then. But yeah, there it is right there without being attached to the figure itself. Now, making room for it, all you have to do is pull out the arm, and it pulls right out at the elbow joint, or where the elbow joint would be. It's attached by a simple peg, and then you go ahead and line it up just right and fit the effect part in there. There's a little bit of plastic that makes it fit correctly, and there you go. There's the Zagok in battle damaged form. And here's the Zagok with a blaster effect part, and it's pretty simple. There's a nice little small peg on the effect part. Opening up a claw, I'm using the 4-claw for an example here. You see a little peg hole, and then you go ahead and insert as so, and there you go. The effect part is attached and the illusion is complete. Last but not least, we move on to articulation, and the Zagok has plenty of it. Let me go ahead and point out that there is no real articulation in the head whatsoever unless you have the movable mono eye, but right now we have the stationary one. Moving on to the torso, before we get to the arms, you can pull the torso up a little bit, making the Zagok seem a little bit taller. But really, that's not how the Zagok looks, so I'm thinking it's just there on accident. Bending forward, oops, the Zagok can bend forward about that much and bend back about that far. We then move on to the arms. They can pop out of the shoulder joint about that much, making it possible for the Zagok to bend the arm, which does bend a little over a 90-degree angle, and cover up, say, the cockpit hatch. Like so. Woo, almost hit the side there. Alright, bending that back, you do get rotation in the bicep. I can't tell where that's coming from. There's a lot of little lines. Yeah, a little difficult. And then you also get rotation in the claw itself, and the claws do open up fully. That goes as well for the foreclaw hand also. Let's see, did I already show the spinning? Yeah, I already showed the spinning at the torso. So there's that. There's a lot of pieces in the torso that open up too to make articulation possible. So you'll see that when you guys have yours and you're rotating it around. Speaking of which, right here, this little piece at the crotch actually opens up for the legs to go up. It kicks up about that far up. And then moving on to the knees, you get a bend about that much. No, not a whole lot of articulation. Oh, there it goes. A little bit more articulation in the knees, so about that far. Moving on to the ankles, you do get some rotation as well and some pivoting. And then moving on to the toes, toes do pop up a little bit like so. So a good amount of articulation, but that's to be expected from the Zagok. Let's go ahead and take one final look and then move on to final thoughts. Not bad in color, I have to say. Looks exactly like the show. And then taking a look at the back, kind of feeling like it's a little bit naked without any marks or anything like that. Really wish this thing came with some decals. So what were the hits and what were the misses with this figure? And let's start off with the misses. Definitely these effect parts not wanting to fit inside the battle damaged arm piece was a definite miss. Really disappointed in those. The slightest of touch could just push one out. So that was a huge miss. One other thing was the lack of decals or paint or stickers that came with this figure. Already having the gun cannon that had different stickers and stuff come with it, I was really hoping to see that well, not see that, but just see some emblems or something on the Char's Zagok. Already having the MSIA version, you know, we have his emblem on the forearms and stuff like that of the mobile suit. So I was just hoping to see more of that in later figures, and unfortunately we didn't see that with this one. The only other thing is that I wish the mono eye wasn't a simple insert to move it around. I kind of wish it was just on a sliding mechanism in order to move it around. That would just been a lot easier instead of having two different pieces of plastic. Other than that, for the price tag I got this for, which was around 40 bucks off of AmiAmi, all the accessories are still a huge plus in terms of how much you pay and what you get. This thing does have a insert for a robot Damashii display base, or a Tamashii display base. I forgot to show you that. It's on his butt. It is just right under his butt. So anyways, this is a huge hit. I definitely recommend getting this figure. You guys definitely check it out. And I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Hit like, dislike, leave a comment, do whatever. And stay tuned for more. See you guys later.